So I finally got around to watching this data play for Ghost of Yotei coming out later this year, and there were some pretty cool like new announcements coming to the game, and I want to talk about a few of them. So first off, they started talking about how there's going to be new weapons in this game and some more customization. So like you're actually using like spears and Kurosagamas, I think is what they're called, and dual swords in this one. So that's really awesome, because I know in the last game you pretty much just had the one weapon the entire playthrough. So the fact that they're allowing players to have a little bit more freedom in their play style is pretty badass. The cool thing that I saw in the video was also that you can lose the weapon. So apparently there's like an attack that an enemy will do, and if it connects, you will lose your weapon. And I'm interested to see how that changes the dynamic of combat. If you're going to be able to switch to your other weapon, or if you're gonna have to go hand to hand with them. That seemed pretty dope. They also showcased some new allies in this state of play. So now it looks like you have your dog, and there might be some other allies that you meet along the way that you can recruit. Speaking of recruiting these allies, there's a new campsite feature. So now instead of having like a journal and stuff like that to like set up everything, you can basically set up camp wherever you're at, and from there you can like upgrade stats or upgrade armor or change your allies out or upgrade whatever you need to do there, which I think is great because it's better than having to like go find the place to go do any of this. You're not like, damn, where the hell was that shop owner? I gotta get there and get this. Now you can like go just to your campsite and upgrade it right there. I think that's a really cool feature to have here. They also brought back the cinematic visual modes here. So we brought back the Kurosawa mode, which you know is like the black and white mode that everybody loved from the first game. They have a Takashi Miki mode, which actually brings the camera closer and adds more blood and like mud to the screen. So that's gonna make it feel a little bit more, I want to say a little bit more like God of War Ragnarok like. And then there's also Shinichiro Watanabe mode, which actually brings in lo-fi music, which I think is pretty cool, which is just to kind of change the vibe of the gameplay. And it also looks like they announced some skins for the PlayStation 5, some Ghost of Yotei themed skins. The trailer seemingly made it seem like they were just for the like PlayStation 5 Slim, but I guess I read somewhere that it's also for the PS5 Pro. It looks pretty dope, honestly. I'm excited to get some new skins for the console. That's pretty much everything that they showed off here. It's definitely something that got me more hyped for the game. I knew I was going to be excited after watching this. I just wasn't sure how much more, and this definitely like amplified it dramatically. So let me know what you guys think down below. Peace.